For those of you who have followed me for a little while on this account, you know that I've had some videos on the fruit of the Spirit, and I've gone through all of them, except for self-control, so we're going to do that. As a reminder, the fruit of the Spirit is in Galatians 5:22 and 23, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. Against such things there is no law. Now let's look at a few other scriptures that correspond to the same topic. In 2 Peter chapter 1, going to verse 5, for this very reason, make every effort to supplement your faith with virtue, and virtue with knowledge. Verse 6, and knowledge with self-control, and self-control with steadfastness, and steadfastness with godliness, godliness with brotherly affection, and brotherly affection with love. 2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 7, for God gave us a spirit not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. In 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12, all things are lawful for me, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be dominated by anything. Proverbs 25, verse 28 says, whoever has no rule over his own spirit is like a city broken down without walls. 1 Peter chapter 5, verse 8 says, be alert and sober-minded. Your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, looking for someone to devour. Ephesians chapter 4, verses 22 through 24 talk about putting off your old self, which belongs to your former manner of life, and it's corrupt. We need to be renewed in the spirit of our minds and put on the new self, created after the likeness of God in true righteousness and holiness. This also corresponds to 2 Corinthians 5:17, that we are new creations in Christ. In Titus chapter 2, verses 3 through 5, and then on through verse 12, it talks about older women not being addicted to things, they're loving their husbands and children, to be self-controlled and pure. The grace of God teaches us to say no to ungodliness and worldly passions, and to live self-controlled, upright, and godly lives. I could go on and on. There are many scriptures that teach us how to be self-controlled, and I would be a complete and total hypocrite if I told you I had this figured out, because I have struggled with so many things in my life with self-control. I can't say that I have this figured out. But when I did this study originally a couple of years ago, when I looked at all the fruits of the Spirit and I looked at self-control, I feel like self-control is choosing the other fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, and gentleness. Choosing those things over the things that are contrary to them. I believe that's what self-control is choosing to be loving, to be peaceful, to be joyful. It's how to behave or decide on our actions. Is what I'm choosing to do going to bring peace? Is it going to bring love? Is it going to bring joy? Is it going to show patience? How do I control myself? I'm speaking to myself as much as I'm speaking to you. Get into the Word, dig into the fruit of the Spirit, learn to love it, learn to strive for it every day in all you do. Seek Him. God bless.